Hi, everyone. This is Michelle Gramoglia, the President and CEO here at Woodland Pond, and this is my weekly update for a Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, August 1st, 2023. I actually cannot believe that it is August. I do not have really too many things to go over today on my weekly address. So let's see, where shall I begin? I believe I will begin with something that Alice Cross asked me to share with you. This is a message from the nominating committee of the Residence Council. Calling for candidates. The election process for 5 new members of the Residence Council for the 2024-2025 term is beginning. Any resident who is interested in running for election will find the candidacy affirmation form at Concierge beginning today. By filling out the form, you will explain why you would like to be a member of the Residence Council and what experiences and background you have that would enable you to be helpful as a member of the Residence Council. The form must be completed by August 15th and placed in cubby number 311 for Alice Cross. Thank you. I will just add to this that in my 14 years of being here, almost 14 years of being here at the community, the power and the responsibility of the Residence Council really is invaluable. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the power and the responsibility of being a live broadcaster is not invaluable if you have a tickle in your throat. Excuse me. So if you're thinking about being on the Residence Council, it really is an incredible experience, I think. And I really do welcome my opportunities to work with the members of the Residence Council. So I would encourage you to think about doing that. And Alice has just explained how you can do that. And we do have a nominating committee. I'm sorry, the Residence Council does have a nominating committee, and then they select the folks that would be placed forward for a vote. And then the Resident Association, which is every resident here at the community, does get a chance to vote. That usually happens, I think, at the end of September or there in October. And then the Residence Council members are selected for a start in January. And every year, typically either 4 or 5 of the 9 members come off the council, and I think it's for a 2-year term. So you can look forward for more information on that. Okay, the next is, again, you've seen lots of information about the bulk rate Verizon cellular plan that we might be partnering up with Verizon to move forward with. If you are interested in learning more about that or signing up, you can sign up with Concierge. Really important, mark your calendars for this one. This ties into the emergency response threat drill that we're doing on October 4th. You do not want to miss. The Ulster County Department of Emergency Services is coming in on Monday, the 8th at 2 p.m. in the PAC. And they're going to be doing a presentation on emergency preparedness here at Woodland Pond. And this is, again, going to be put on by the Ulster County Office of Emergency Services or Department of Emergency Services. So this is not being put on by Woodland Pond. This actually being put on by the Ulster County Department of Emergency Services. So you are not going to want to miss this. They're going to be instructing and advising you on their tips and their advice on emergency preparedness. And this is, again, going to be one of many steps and many opportunities for how you are going to be able to be prepared for emergency response here on this campus, and will tie into that October 4th emergency exercise here on campus. This Thursday night is an Alzheimer's, one of our A-team dinners, 15% of the proceeds and great raffles, all related to the Alzheimer's Association fundraiser. So that's this Thursday night in the dining room. By the way, I've been hearing great feedback related to our round robin or meet the neighbors dinners that we've had. I know we just had one again last week. I read the happy or not responses yesterday. I get them every Monday morning from the prior week. It seems like for the people that have been choosing to attend, because of course those are optional, that you really are enjoying those round robins, where you're getting an opportunity to select your time slot for dinner and then not necessarily having a reservation with your table mates. you're having a chance to meet folks or dine with folks that you may not otherwise have done so. So I think we will keep those up. Again, those are optional. And, you know, this is the way that, you know, folks have gotten to meet their neighbors and other people that they don't know at the community for years and years. So I will, you know, we'll continue to get feedback from the dining committee. We will have a dining committee meeting this week. It actually might have been today. So we'll get the feedback from the dining committee and the welcome committee and find out if we want to continue those, but at least coming from the Happy or Not machine and just incidentally from folks sending emails or stopping us in the hallways, it does seem like the ones that are choosing to attend those are really enjoying those. The last thing is, and this relates to heating and ventilating and cooling on this campus. The system that we have is designed to work with the windows and doors closed. We are finding, especially when we come in on Monday mornings, that windows and doors are being left open. Number one, this is a security issue, okay? The windows and doors in this building should be closed and locked at all times. That's a major security issue. Whether there's a screen or no screen in the window or the door, it's much easier for someone to get into the building if there is an open window or a door. But the overall building envelope, which is the building itself, the exterior of the building, the whole building and the heating and cooling system is designed to work with the building, with the windows and doors closed and actually latched. Okay, we do that, and then we ask that you do not open them. Because then the system has to work that much harder to counteract whatever you've done with the windows and the doors being open. We came in this Monday and we found countless windows and actually doors wide open. One of the art studio doors was completely wide open. We found numerous windows open in community spaces. Housekeepers are going into apartments and cottages and finding windows open. If you're choosing to do that in your private residence, that's your choice, but you also should not then have your heating unit or your cooling unit on. That is an enormous resource overutilization that costs Woodland Pond tons of money. And that comes out of your monthly service fee, which then when we go into budget season, looks and says, okay, this is where we're using money. We shouldn't have both the windows open and the heating and cooling unit on. Please choose one or the other in your own private residence from a financial perspective, but it's also from a sustainability perspective, very, very burdensome on the community. Heating and cooling is our #1 energy use on this campus, without a doubt. We need your help. If we are going to really move the needle on sustainability on this campus, we need everyone's help, and the windows and doors have to be closed. We really need your help on that. So please, from both a security perspective and from a resource use perspective, please keep the windows and doors closed and latched. And in your private residences, if you choose to have your windows and doors open, please shut off your heating and cooling units. Please don't have both on at the same time. I appreciate your help. Thanks so much and have a great day.